$20K a year. Just think about this. Over the last 140 years, the stock market as a whole has gone up by between 9 and 10% every single year. No matter what happens in between, no matter what volatility, outswings, depressions, crises, whatever happens, it averages that. So if you can just stay calm when these things happen, and they will, over time you're gonna win. And it seems as though you have your millionaire hat on, because you're not thinking day to day, you're not thinking month to month, you're thinking decade to decade, which is brilliant, because that's literally one of the things that sets apart the 1% from the 99%. That's really it. So you pretty much cracked the code. Congrats to you. And you have 20,000, great place to start. Let's go back to the 9 to 10% compounded every year. Let's get to it. Did you know that all it takes for you to double your money is a 15% return over a 5-year period? So if you're talking 5 years, look, that 20K, let's say the 9 to 10% is over the past 140 years. If you go back to the last 5 years, that's a 100% return. Just go look at the top S&P 500 ETFs that pretty much mirror the stock market as a whole and see their returns. You'll have the total returns like 100% over the past 5 years, right? So let's reasonably assume that they will do something similar for the next 5. And with inflation, I personally believe that they will. That 20K, just put it to work. 5 years, you got 40, maybe more, 50. You know, and that's when your money starts growing. And I think that's probably the best way you can do it passively. If you just stay away from when people get all hyped up and they start selling, just keep it there and continue to invest. There's this strategy called dollar cost averaging. Basically, you put down a set amount, $500, $1,000, $2,000. If you do this over a 10-year period, starting from $20,000, becoming a millionaire isn't a maybe. It's not even a probability. It becomes an inevitability. So you're really in the best place to start. Your heart is in the right place. Plow down at 20,000, because if you have it sitting in cash, it's going to erode in value. There's so much more money being pumped into the economy that 20,000 is not going to. Let's imagine you could buy 20. Let's say with $20,000, you can buy 20,000 of these. In a couple of years, you'll only be able to buy 15,000 of those. Right? Does that make sense? So put it to work. Continue to invest, and by the time and before you know it, you'll have $1 million. So go for it.